Right, some of you may be able to determine where I am. I'm under the bonnet of my Discovery, because what's happened, I had a coolant leak. I was dripping coolant on the floor, and I thought to myself, oh, that's a bit weird. It's not particularly the type of thing that I want to be seeing. So I had a little look. There is usually a guard here, a heat shield that bolts around there somewhere and bolts to that bracket there and covers the turbo, so you wouldn't be able to see the bung that I'm going to show you. You have to take that off. But I took my heat shield off a long while ago because I don't like it. But that little bung right there, that little bung there on the end of that is split and it's leaking. You can see a little puddle down there and it just merrily drips away. So what I've done is, oh, you see it dripping there actually. I haven't started this for about a week, and even though it hasn't been started for about a week, it's still dripping, so it's not a pressure problem. When it pressurizes, it drips all the time. Yeah, so you might about see the split on it actually. But you can just about see the split, but I'll show you in a second when I got it off. Yeah, so basically I measured it, it's about 30mm, and I got myself a blue one, because I like blue. And I put a Jubilee clip on it. A Jubilee clip didn't come with this. Now, for a genuine LandRover one, it was about £37. Now this one was £3.20, and I got two for £3.20 on eBay. So there we go. Let's take the old one off. Shall we have a look at it? Right, what I actually had to do, and I should have shown you lot a bit more in between. But what I had to do is, it's not 30mm at all, I don't know. I measured it with a pair of calipers. I didn't take it off, I just put the calipers down there and measured it, but it said that the blue bung that I bought, that one there, said was an outside diameter of 30mm. And the outside diameter of the one that was on it was 30mm. So I don't know what's happened, but it was far too big. So what I'd done was I put my new blue one over the top of the old black one that was split, and I've just done it up. So now all I've got to do is I'm going to start it up and see if it leaks basically, and we'll see what happens. It doesn't appear to be leaking just yet, but I have noticed we're a bit low on the old coolant. There's nothing in that tank at all. I ain't got any pink stuff, but should have some in here somewhere. Yeah, that's the stuff. That's what we want. Should be what we want anyway. Yeah, nice and pink. Blimey, it was empty, wasn't it? It's only just come down in there in the bottom. Put a bit more in. Ain't got a lot left now. That's it, that's all I've got. That's all I've got. Let's see what happens with it. Never mind. Hopefully we're not leaking. Can't see any drips coming from there anyway. I'll leave it running, let it get heated up and see what happens. It's a lot lower than I thought. Even after I put this coolant in, it still weren't on the thing. You know, we're still weren't in the header tank, so I filled this up with water and it took a whole 5 litres of water and all. And it's only just on the level now, so it was approximately sort of 6 litres out, which is bizarre. Couldn't have had a lot left in it, but there we go. Fresh 6 litres of coolant, or 5 litres of coolant. Sorry, 5 litres of water and about 1.5 litres of coolant, roughly. maybe 2 litres, and we seem to be alright. Still not got any leaking yet, which is always good. Oh wait, is it leaking? Oh, it might be dripping. I'm going to go and get some paper towel and we'll see if it's dripping. Little trick some of you might want to know. You place some paper towel under the thing that you think might be leaking, and you'll see it, because there'll be obviously some wet drips on the towel, on the on the paper. Luckily, as yet, we ain't got any, so we might be all right. I'm going to go and take it for a short drive now and keep my eye on it. Should be all right, I hope. Sweet, man. Well, we had it going for a good, I'd say probably half an hour at least. It must have been. There's no fresh drips there. Still a few of the old drippy drips that were there. They're not new, trust me. I've been watching it. I've had my paper on underneath it. Nothing's been coming from under there, that's for sure. And I'm taking the paper away now, but it was clean as a whistle. Doesn't appear to be leaking, even after the old thermostat opened and the old temperature gauge went up to its working temperature. Bearing in mind it's like about 32 degrees centigrade here today. You know, so it didn't take long for it to get up there, just ticking over. Didn't leak, so fingers crossed we'll be alright. Apparently this, I've had several, I don't know, I'm not quite sure what it's for, that blank, actually. Whether it's for the cooling for the automatic gearbox, if I had one, which I don't, I'm manual all the way, or someone said it's for the oil cooler, and they're blanked off on these models, 15p engine. I can't see how an oil cooler would be cooled by water, but there you go. Some people are weird like that, but I don't know what it's for, but it's blanked off and it ain't leaking at the minute, so fingers crossed we'll be alright. I was going to turn the old actuator up one more turn, but I don't want to be. That's enough, I think. 3 threads, I done it last time, was plenty. There we go, my friends. Sweet. Let's go play some Pokemon.